And the action is back on the way. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Pressing high and with purpose. Gets a good foot in there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Kirkchu. He has found the way through. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Hullet. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played. Marquinhos. Kukçu. Vieira. Chiellini. Ferdinand. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. Chance! And that is a truly outstanding save. Corner number 2 then. In he goes again, and he should have made it 4.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Rijkaard was in no mood for any of that. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Rijkaard. Hullet. And he's intervened well there.
Attendance for this match was 60,000.
Oh, good spread. Batistuta. Pele. Neymar. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Messi. And here's Hullet. Hullet. Hullet! And they win it back again. Gattuso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance here to counter. That's a shade optimistic. Maldini. Ferdinand. Adeyemi. Looking for the run. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Vieira. Gattuso. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. He's on it, can he get away? Messi, he's found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Neymar. Nice control. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Kukçu. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hullet. And a chance! Goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here. Gattuso. Now it's Hullet. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gets into some space. Hullet. Pele out to the right. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. And the shot! And it's Guardiola. Kukçu. Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Borussia Dortmund have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Pass somewhat off target. Maldini is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Borussia Dortmund clearly now in lead preservation mode. Can he get it through? And he's surging through. The less said about that pass, the better.
There will be 1 minute added time.
One minute to add, according to the board. And that is as far as it goes. Borussia Dortmund looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
Hello, attendees.
Well, it's picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Of a boy in a blue hat.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? Rijkaard! That was superb goalkeeping!
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's the keeper's ball. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Well, that is a good ball to find him. Now it's Hullet. That is ended up in no man's land. Serginho looking to play him in, and this is Batistuta, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Haaland. He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Maldini gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's played it in low. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say both.
And Batistuta! Gattuso, still goalless. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. He's being urged to shoot. Tries a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Pelé.
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. And this is Neymar. Out to the right. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Chiellini. And it's Gattuso. Messi. Now it's Pelé. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that is expertly dealt with. Xavi Alonso has shifted it to the flank. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now the delivery. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Hullet.
Borussia Dortmund truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Belletti. Chooses to go cross-field. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the delivery. He's got two. It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves.
Shot, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Serginho, can he get on the end of this? And it's played in. Defending of the desperate variety. And the first half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Borussia Dortmund certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And the shot's Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Borussia Dortmund come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Olise, given the lift of his goal, he's under a lot of pressure there. This looks promising. Batistuta. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Borussia Dortmund couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Tries to play it through, and it's Messi. It's a searching pass. Oh, what a decent chance! And he hits the net!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 58
Borussia
minutes.
Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
20.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
That has not gone well. Some really good ball movement. Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Haaland. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No, he's not getting past him there. And here's Mbappe. And this is... It's Pele! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Hullet. He has a look out. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Costa Curta with the slide tackle there. Olise. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field.
Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. And the through ball.
Substitution.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. The ball goes in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Belletti. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Borussia Dortmund clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great defending, strong and determined. Adeyemi. Mbappe. Adeyemi! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the comeback is complete. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 3
Mbappe.
minutes added time.
And it's Messi. Pele. He's a sharp little ball here. Xavi Alonso. And the counter is on. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Memorabilia from today's match is now
Well, how will we look back on that?
Stadium.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Action has already started. Looking for a runner. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the pass is intercepted. And he's played it back. And this is Hullet. Pele. Oh, super Pele! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you could...
Face to face with the keeper. He's had a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now it's Hullet. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. And that pass just didn't quite work. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, he's charged for a shot! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Chukwuemeka. Shot could be on. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Camavinga. And he's cut it out. And that's gone route one. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well
He's
stopped.
one-on-one! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Pullet is standing over this one. Pullet! Off the post! They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the lead now is 2. And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Borussia Dortmund blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Hullet, played out towards the right wing. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pele. Pele, drive. Chance! No, not quite.
Borussia Dortmund certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
What a throw in. Neymar. And here's Gattuso. And this is Hullet. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's lost his man here. Real chance! Oh, extraordinary.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Alexander-Arnold. Picked out brilliantly. It's run loose. Who's going to charge? Surely! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, it's come loose.
3 minutes added time.
Mbappe, Vieira, promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Kukçu. Pinches it off him. Neymar. Gattuso. And this is Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain
I'm
sailing.
afraid to tell you that we're
Borussia
expecting traffic to
Dortmund
be heavy
lead by
after the
3
final
in a
whistle
game
today.
all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. That's the start of another 45 minutes. Camavinga. Fernandez tries to pass it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And the shot! He's got a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working.
And De Bruyne! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 20, Mbappe.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Hullet. Closing in on goal. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Big chance! Superb from Hullet! A finish right from the top draw! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that's fabulous. Hullet! Alexander-Arnold.
The attendance for this match
De
was
Bruyne.
60,810.
Almost an hour gone. Borussia Dortmund disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Alexander-Arnold. Chukwuemeka. He has found a way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No way through. Neymar is the guilty party there. Borussia Dortmund do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. It looks a good ball through. Neymar! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. He's through here. Lovely, now then. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling...
Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, terrible pass. Takes a shot! Let's a look and place it forward. Messi. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot a goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's hit it long. Looking for options for movement. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Good chance here! Oh, terrific save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Corner number 2 then. And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here. He's come in hard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's Neymar! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! A finish of true class! And there is his 30th goal.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limits...
Mbappe! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And can he finish? Pele. And it's Neymar. Great vision. He's having a shot! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Oh, that was vital. He's gone for goal! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Not the most accurate pass. That's a sharp pass. Knocks it into space. Shoots!
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Neymar tries to pass it through, and this is Hullet. Shot, surely! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Konate spots it and intercepts. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Brandt. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. No way through, so back it comes. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hullet. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hullet. Now he's got space here. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Looking for options for movement. It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's in a great position here. And now they can spring out of defence. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that has put paid to that. Palmer cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate, is it?
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
It's their second corner of the game. And this is chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Goes for a shot! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Palmer. It's Brandt. And that is a little undercooked. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Messi. Now it's Palmer. Oh, this is a great position. He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping.
Filippo Inzaghi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's been slipped through, and he's onside. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, that's well spotted.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Bullet. He's found a way through. Picked out brilliantly. Now it's Pelé. Great, and the shot! Bullet is flagged offside. Palmer. Good ball, good take. Messi! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, your views on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Borussia Dortmund ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Palmer. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Xavi Alonso. Great vision. Good read, needed to be. Gattuso. Bullet. Konate. And here's Inzaghi. Brandt. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Chance here to counter. Neymar. He is through here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Borussia Dortmund get their fourth corner. tries to get it clear. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's good play from him.
And he's being shifted off it. Palmer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And a chance! It's bounced back off the post.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Borussia Dortmund in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Messi. Oh, nice touch. They've got to be quick to recover this.
The attendance for this match was
Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Pull it. That's been cut out, well played. Chiellini. And here's Inzaghi. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Messi. And Messi!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So,
Number
time for
22,
changes on both sides,
Neymar.
actually.
Number 8, Gattuso. Coming on the field, number 27.
Borussia Dortmund do have
Number
options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Substitutions taking
And here's
place.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Mbappe. Cantona. And it's Messi. Cantona goes steaming forward. Danielson providing an outlet on that flank. Cantona. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Messi goes short. Messi, just about up to 75 minutes. Very nicely done. Pull it. And now the breakaway. Now it's Messi. Pele. And he's gone looking for safety. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Cantona. Danielson receives him in a wide position. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! And it's Xabi Alonso. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Cantona. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's an excellent interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
It's run loose here. And this is Messi. Oh, such a clever touch.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now, what about a counter-attack? No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
We'd like to inform you now
Messi
that the
claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Distributed tidily. It's out for a goal kick. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cross goes in there. And that is expertly dealt with. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Oh, well measured. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, they can break here. No lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Decent progress down the left. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Thuram. It's a pretty loose pass. De Bruyne. Well read, nice interception.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now, can they get him away? De Bruyne! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Looking for options for movement.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Lewandowski. Lewandowski delivers. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gattuso opts for safety. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And now the breakaway. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Balde. Vieira. Gattuso. Raul. It's a threatening ball. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Chance to shoot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Gattuso. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Ferdinand.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Here's Vieira. And it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Ball swung in. Oh, he's been caught on. He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post. Balde. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Borussia Dortmund leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Borussia Dortmund definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Vieira. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Chiellini. Ferdinand. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's Pele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. They've got a corner here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that is wildly off target. Gattuso. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pele. That's an excellent interception.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And he welcomes it in. Very nicely done. Delivers the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great defending, strong and determined.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that... They've got to be quick to recover this. And he was alert to it. Xavi Alonso. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Now it's Hullet. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's Neymar! Haaland is onto it in a flash. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's tidy. He's picked his way through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. Cleared away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Dinks one through. That is good alertness. But he has slightly undercooked that one.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be interesting.
Oh, he takes a shot! He has done it! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution.
Borussia Dortmund are making a change now. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Messi's cross, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Knocks it out wide. Now the delivery. Not the most accurate pass. Raul. And the counter is
2
on.
added minutes has been indicated.
It's Haaland. Mbappe. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Pele. Great vision. That has been cut short. Now he's off and running. And that will be it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.